US President Donald Trump is standing by his assurance that Iran's nuclear facilities have been obliterated. CNN had reported the sites were only partially damaged, drawing the fury of the White House. Donald Trump now going as far as to compare the devastation to the atomic bombs dropped in World War II.
In a certain way, it was so devastating, actually. If you look at Hiroshima, if you look at Nagasaki, that ended a war too. Was it bad? Well, it was really bad. It was devastating. They were obliterated.
Well, Mark Stone has more now.
He has doubled down once again on social media as he left The Hague, saying effectively the same thing. He is blaming the media. How dare the media be so unpatriotic, appears to be his line and the line from the two men who flanked him at that news conference. What he is doing, I think, intentionally crossing the wires and saying that somehow it is the media being unpatriotic by reporting this leaked report and suggesting that meant that the media was somehow criticizing the pilots, the brave pilots who carried out the mission, when in fact that is not what's happening. What the media is doing, and this has been reported now by CNN, New York Times, Washington Post, NBC, others as well, who all have got this leaked report. What they are doing is questioning the success, how efficable the attack actually was, whether or not it did destroy Iran's nuclear facilities. Now, I think that the truth is, and I think David Petraeus, General Petraeus, former director of the CIA, put it very well talking to Yalda on Sky last night. He said both sides are jumping to conclusions they shouldn't yet jump to. Trump is wrong to say that that the sites have been completely obliterated. But the leaker is wrong as well, because he or she has leaked an inconclusive report. So we just have to wait to find out what the detail on that would be. But Mark, take a step back. I was fascinated by that news conference. It was well over half an hour long. It was dominated by this story about just how obliterated Iran's nuclear sites are. But there were nuggets as well in there. The fact that he said that Iran and America are going to talk directly next week. That's extraordinary. It's new. We don't know any detail. Is it true? Is he jumping Iran into talks? We just don't know. And there was a really interesting moment of humanity from Donald Trump as well, which I haven't really ever seen before. A journalist from BBC Ukraine asked a question, and he could clearly see that she was emotional. And he said to her, "Where are you from?" She said, "Ukraine." He said, "Are you living there at the moment?" She said, "No, my children and I are in Poland, but my husband is in Ukraine." And Donald Trump is not good at emotion. He's not good at empathy. But I sense there, probably for the first time I've ever seen it, where he actually connected with that woman, and you could see that he was thinking, my goodness, I kind of begin to get what you're going through. So I thought that was a really interesting moment in a fascinating news conference.